This guy is well known for playing wisecracking and hard-edged characters, and back in the late 1980s, he did create that saying that you all know. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! Yes, I'm talking Bruce Willis, so many movies, but what is his best 10? Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Carl. Today's video is going to be a Bruce Willis special. I'm going to be talking a few facts about this great actor. Then I'm going to be talking about 10 of his best movies he's done. This guy has done so many movies, but what are his best 10? Just a quick note, I will be leaving out The Fifth Element because I didn't really understand that movie and it wouldn't be fair to include that on my list. I'm also going to be leaving out the complete Die Hard franchise because I've already done a Die Hard ranking on this channel, and not only that, it is one of my favourite movies of all time, and it wouldn't be fair to stick that straight in at number 1. So I'm going to do a list without the Die Hard franchise, because when you mention Bruce Willis, Die Hard, you automatically think of John McClane. If you're visiting my channel for the very first time, please consider subscribing and pressing that notification bell if you can. Thank you so much. Okay, let's begin. Bruce Willis was born on the 19th of March 1955 in West Germany. He achieved fame with a leading role on the comedy drama series Moonlighting, which ran from 1985 to 1989. He married actress Debbie Moore in 1987, where they had 3 children. After being cast in a couple of movies, it wasn't until he played that character, John McClane, in Die Hard in 1988. After playing that character, it catapulted him to movie star and action hero. And what a career Bruce has had since then. According to the IMDb website, he has 146 credits of being an actor. He's got 8 credits of being a producer and also 2 credits of being a writer as well. And there's a lot more on there as well. Sadly, I do think Bruce is starting to go down that road of making not so good movies. I don't know why. Perhaps he's at a certain age and it is work, but does he really need to? Out to Death was a movie I watched recently and the acting wasn't good in that. Also, he isn't the easiest person to interview. I remember when he was over here in the UK, he was being interviewed on The One Show promoting A Good Time to Die Hard, and it was awful. It was so awkward. He didn't really say much at all. In fact, the only thing he really did say was this.
Yeah, it's a difficult title. It's a good day to die.
But I suppose it's because you had kind of a good day, and if you would have died, well, so be it. Is that it?
That's right. That's a good explanation. Have a sandwich, and let's go shopping.
Yeah.
Die Hard.
That would have been your chosen title.
Well, it's about, it makes about as much sense.
So Bruce has been credited for 146 movies. Wow, that is a lot of movies. But what are his best 10 movies? Please get involved in the comments. I would love to know for this video. What are your own top 3 Bruce Willis movies without the Die Hard franchise? I would love to know. Now, I do have a couple of honourable mentions. These are movies that didn't quite make my list, but they were quite good movies of his. The first one is a movie from the year 2000 called The Kid. And the second one is an action thriller movie called Striking Distance, which did star a young Sarah Jessica Parker. Before we begin, please remember this isn't the right list, it's just a little bit of fun, it's just my personal opinion. Okay, let's begin at number 10. I've gone with a movie from 1997 called The Jackal. The story is about an IRA fighter that's released from prison to help stop a brutal assassin from completing his next job. Also stars Richard Gere.
But he was different.
There's supposedly a killer for hire who uses that name, but we've never been able to prove if he even exists.
Can you kill this person?
Yes.
This man was ice.
How much? 70 million.
They call him the Jackal.
They don't know who he is. CIA can't track him.
But we have a physical description. At least that isn't going to change.
He's got a lot of faces, this one.
No KGB member has ever seen him.
But he's about to meet his match.
Declan Mulqueen, IRA sharpshooter.
He's currently serving time for some old weapons charges.
Who you really looking for?
A pro. Calls himself the Jackal.
Number 9. I've decided to go with one of Bruce's older movies from 1991 called The Last Boy Scout. Number 8. A movie from the year 2000, The Whole 9 Yards. The story is about a struggling dentist whose life is turned upside down when a famous gangster boss moves in next door. This one also stars Matthew Perry.
Can you move any slower than this, fellas? Hi, you must be our new neighbor. I'm Nicholas Ozeransky. Call me Oz.
Jimmy Jones.
Have we met before?
No. I remember I got a thing with faces.
Oh, no.
You all right?
Yes.
You look like you got some gas.
Number 7. A movie from 1995, 12 Monkeys. Number 6. We've already had one of Bruce's movies from the year 2000. This one is another one called Unbreakable. And this is about a story about a man that survives a devastating train crash. And he's about to find out something incredible about himself. Also stars Samuel L. Jackson.
Hi. You're in the emergency room in the Philadelphia City Hospital. I'm gonna ask you some questions. Where were you sitting on the train?
Against the window.
In the passenger car?
Yes.
For certain you were in the passenger car.
Yeah. Where are the other passengers?
Number 5. We're halfway there now. A movie I've chosen from 1994, directed by Quentin Tarantino. This had a fantastic cast. And of course it is Pulp Fiction. Number 4. One of my favourite Bruce Willis movies, apart from the Die Hard movies, of course. I've watched this movie so many times. It's a movie from 2003 called Tears of the Sun. Bruce Willis plays a special ops commander that leads his team into the Nigerian jungle to rescue a doctor. But the doctor will only agree to go with the team if the team agrees to take some refugees with them.
Do appreciate you've been hopping out there, but we're gonna have to put you back in. Your prime objective is to find and extract Dr. Lena Fiore Kendricks with International Relief Services. Your secondary objective is to extract 2 nuns and a priest who run a feel-good near Yolingo. When you get your package, you will proceed to your extract, LZ Alpha. Our presence on the ground will be considered hostile.
My name is Lieutenant Waters. I'm with the U.S. Navy. I'm here to get you and your people out.
I'm responsible for 70 people here. More than half of them seriously wounded.
My orders are to evacuate foreign nationals only, man. I need you to get your things packed and let's get out of here now. You have any idea what's going to happen to you and these young women when the rebel forces get here? This jungle is filling up with rebel troops. When they get to this mission, they will kill everything they see.
I will not leave without my people.
My orders are to get you out of this country. Now get on the helicopter!
You lied to me!
I cannot in good conscience do that without escorting these people to safety.
Turn it around!
Number 3. I've gone with a movie from 1998 called Mercury Rising. The story is about a 9-year-old boy who's autistic that cracks a government supercode. Now Bruce Willis, he plays an FBI agent that helps protect the boy. This one also stars Alec Baldwin.
It is called Mercury, the most sophisticated national security code ever created.
Once we complete its installation, it's going to be very hard for our adversaries to compromise our communications.
And it has just been broken by a 9-year-old boy.
Where did you get this number?
Parcel 99.
He's calling from his own house.
Simon, put down the phone, honey.
We slipped a message in the back of a puzzle magazine. We basically dared the amateurs to take a crack.
We were sure that no one would ever call.
But somebody did.
Some people believe
There must be nothing that connects the boy to this office. Am I clear?
that anyone is expendable. But for Special Agent Art Jeffries,
What is this? It's supposed to be a missing kid.
It is. These are the parents.
this isn't just anyone.
You can come on out now.
Number 2, another movie from the year 1998, Armageddon. This is a story about an asteroid the size of Texas heading towards Earth, and NASA, they turn to a group of deep core drillers to help save the planet.
We've got hits from Finland to South Carolina.
Now, what the hell is it? It's a meteor shower. What is this thing?
It's enormous.
It's an asteroid, sir. It's the size of Texas, Mr. President.
What kind of damage?
Total, sir.
My God.
Nothing would survive, not even bacteria.
What do? We blow this thing up from the inside. How?
We drill. We bring in the world's best deep core driller.
The United States government just asked us to save the world.
I'm with you.
Of course I'm in.
Can't let you go up there alone.
I'm in.
Beat me up, Scotty.
I haven't turned you down once. All right, then.
Number 1, the best Bruce Willis film in my personal opinion, without the Die Hard franchise, of course. It's a horror thriller from the year 1999. It had a brilliant twist in it. Some people got the twist straight away. I didn't. I got it right at the end, but it was really good and a really good twist as well. Of course, I'm talking The Sixth Sense. Now, this is a story about a young lad who communicates with spirits and seeks the help of a child psychologist played by Bruce Willis.
You know the accident up there?
Yeah.
Someone got hurt.
They did?
A lady. She broke her neck.
Oh my God, but you can see her?
Yes.
Where is she?
Standing next to my window.
And that is my top 10 Bruce Willis movies that I personally feel that he's been in without including that Die Hard franchise. Do you agree? Please do get involved in the comments. I would love to know for this video, what are your own top 3 Bruce Willis movies of all time without that Die Hard franchise? I would love to read them. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you like this video, please do give it a like. Also, don't forget to share and subscribe if you can, because it really does help the channel out. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.